And being COO is a big responsibility, as you're about to find out.
Great, because I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Good. We have several new programs in the pipeline that I'll expect you to spearhead. I'll need you to give input on the creative and fine-tune some of the overall concepts. And I want to make this one thing very clear. Never hold back your thoughts. I encourage you to speak up and share your suggestions with me.
I'm glad to hear that, because I am brimming with ideas.
What you said in your interview for the job really hit home. I'm determined not to treat you or any of my employees the way Devon treated me. Yes, I am the boss, but I want an environment of open collaboration.
What a coincidence, because that's the kind of environment I excel in.
Great. Welcome to Newman Media.
And amazingly, the only thing stolen was a diamond necklace that your father gave me.
A burglary? The family apartment in Chicago? I mean, what? Well, thank goodness you and Dad weren't there when it happened. Do the police know who did it yet?
Oh, they arrested somebody, and I'm convinced they have the wrong person.
Well, how could you possibly know that?
Because I think the real culprit is Diane Jenkins.
Are you as happy as I am right now?
How could I not be? Everything feels so right.
Yeah. It's like everything that's happened has just led us to this moment.
Quite a journey getting here, huh?
Yeah.
That we're here. Any regrets?
Well, yes.
Yes. You do have regrets?
I regret that what I did so long ago made it so hard for you to forgive me. And I regret that I wasn't totally honest with you when I first came back. But the truth is, I hid so much of what I had done out of shame. But you know everything now. You know all my secrets. Somehow you're still here. It's an amazing gift, and I promise you, I will never betray you.
Hey, Victor's gone now. Do you have a minute to talk?
Sure.
He's turning up the heat on this plan to oust Adam from Chabot.
I hope this time you flat out turned down his request for your help.
Actually, I didn't.
I just didn't want to say anything until I was sure.
Are you sure?
I'm pregnant. Chloe says I'm in denial. But she's not wrong. I mean, I have been on overload since I found out, and I've been feeling crummy on top of it. I had to put everything on pause, which honestly is exactly where I need to be right now. So can you please just be in denial with me, at least for now? I'm just not ready to deal with everything that comes next.
Just don't stress, okay? We're gonna figure this out. It's gonna be fine.
Well, how do? You seem deep in thought. What's going on?
Research I've done on Human Media's content, I think we need to expand our library by at least twofold, if we want to remain competitive. One of the things we can do relatively quickly is put out companion podcasts on some of our most popular content as audio-only showcasts.
I think it's an intriguing concept. Yeah. I'm impressed with how much thinking you put into this in such a short amount of time.
I'm determined to make the most of the opportunity you've given me. Especially since I highly doubt others would hire me given my recent backdoor dealings with Tucker. So, I intend to keep on impressing you right out of the gate.
Glad to hear. Clearly, we're going to make a great team.
A team?
I thought you gave up on trying to take over your family's business, so why are you and Chancellor Winter's IPO consultant now a team?
What makes you so suspicious of Diane if the police believe otherwise?
There is something off about this scenario. The police arrested Jeremy Stark, the same man who came to Genoa City to specifically target Diane.
That is an odd coincidence.
And then why would he suddenly decide to go all the way to Chicago, break into our apartment, and steal one necklace from me? Nothing else was taken.
You're right. The whole thing is strange.
I mean, how does he even know we have an apartment in Chicago?
You know, that raises another question. How did Diane know that you kept your jewels there?
Well, that's another thing that makes this even more infuriating. There is no way she would have been able to pull this off without Jack's help.
Well, hello, you two.
Well, you're looking exceptionally happy this morning.
And you're looking exceptionally happy as well.
Tracy, I didn't know you were home.
Surprise.
I can't believe you're letting my grandpa pull you into his machinations.
No one is pulling me into anything.
We agreed to stay out of our mother's feud, and we should have the same policy for anything Newman related.
I haven't decided if I'm in or out yet.
I can't believe that you're even still considering it. I thought that once Stark was busted, we would be done with all of the deceptions. But this morning, I had to hide the truth from my grandma about her stolen necklace. And then I had to lie to Adam to cover for you, which, by the way, he definitely didn't buy that story that Grandpa was here to help you for a Valentine's Day surprise.
I'm not surprised. He's got a suspicious nature.
Can't we just say enough already with all the lies and schemes and criminal activity?
Victor hasn't pitched anything criminal.
Not yet.
So? When'd you talk to me?
There's nothing to talk about.
Does this mood you're in have anything to do with Sally Spectro?
Why would you say that?
My suspicions. I'm not going to give you any advice regarding that relationship, but I'm going to warn you.
Dad, whatever it is, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any attacks on Sally. I don't want to hear any stories about her past.
It's not about the past. It's about the future. Something is about to happen with your brother Adam that could complicate issues for you if you stay in a relationship with that woman.
All right, let's hear it. What are you plotting or scheming now?
Contest February is for foodies, and we'll give you a sneak peek of this year's Dine Around Halifax events.
And we'll find out more about the upcoming Mosaic International Film Festival of Arts and Culture coming this spring, 2023. That's Monday.
No, Elena, you got it all wrong. I'm not trying to stake a claim in Chancellor Winters again. And Audrey here no longer works for them.
That's true. I work for Nate now.
Wait, what?
I hadn't had a chance to tell you yet. The whole thing came together rather quickly.
Oh. Sorry, I jumped to the wrong conclusion.
No worries. I can see how you could easily misconstrue the situation.
Agreed. No apology necessary. But I am surprised to see you here. Is everything okay?
Yeah. I just stopped by to see if you were available for an early lunch.
I would love to, but Audra and I just ordered takeout and we were planning a working lunch here.
Nate, it's fine. Okay, I have some research and reading I gotta catch up on. Our salads will stay fresh in the break room refrigerator.
Are you sure? It's your first day and I thought we can go over more details.
I won't hear of it, Nate. Okay, we can pick up on this later. You should never turn down a meal with your partner.
I guess we're going to lunch then.
No scheme, son. I just have a sense that Adam's days at Jabot are numbered.
You sense that? How exactly does that work?
Trust me. And when that happens, and he leaves Jabot, he has no one to turn to but his family. That's where he belongs.
You really think Adam is going to come back to work in it?
Sooner than any of us realize. When that happens, when that happens, son, I want you and Adam to find common ground. I want you to get along. Do you understand? And the Sally Spectra woman is going to make that very difficult.
Can you just leave her alone? All right, she's going through enough right now.
What does that mean?
Oh, Mom, I find it awfully hard to believe that Jack would help Diane rob you. I mean, why would he even consider doing something like that?
It makes sense if you think of it as a carefully devised plan to get rid of Stark. Now, what if they were trying to frame him? In which case, Jack and Diane were using me in their little plot, too.
Well, I can see that you're upset, but did you think about asking Jack about it?
Yeah. He claimed that Stark was trying to frame Diane.
And you're not buying it?
They were acting so weird. It was clear something was up.
Diane must have Jack completely wrapped around her little finger. I mean, what more can we do but accept it?
Oh, no. There's a lot we can do.
Mom, I know that you detest Diane, but, I mean, maybe it's time to just accept the fact that she is back in town for good.
I will never do that.
Do you remember when you were worried about Stark being back in Genoa City? Can you not just be happy that he's behind bars again?
No. I will only be happy when Diane is in a cell of her own.
Mom, I hate seeing you so twisted up like this. You have to find a way to let it go.
So, can I pour anybody a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, thank you.
I'll have a cup.
Okay. Actually, I probably don't need any more caffeine this morning. I have been down here for hours, and I noticed the two of you seem to be getting quite a late start.
Oh, well, we were just upstairs checking on Harrison, but I guess the nanny already has him out. You know, it is a lovely, brisk day for the park.
Really? How would you know? You haven't been outside yet.
Well, I do have the weather on my phone.
We have nothing to hide. For the record, Diane is going to be spending a lot more time around here.
What can I get you?
Oh. You're so polite. Even though I'm sure I'm the last person you want to see.
Your history with Noah is between the two of you, and besides, he seems to have made peace with it.
You figure since I'm only in town temporarily, why not keep things cordial?
I aim to make all of my customers feel welcome.
Would that change if I told you I was moving here permanently?
I really am sorry. sorry that I showed up to your job and immediately assumed the worst.
It's okay. It's a perfectly logical mistake. I can see how you could have gone there.
Well, thank you for understanding. So how did all this come about? Why isn't Audra working on the IPO anymore?
She and Chancellor Winters parted ways. It made sense to bring someone with her experience on board. She even won over Victoria. It was no easy sell.
I suppose so.
Audra showed up on her first day, ready, with a boatload of ideas. I am telling you, she is already shining like a star.
Well, Audra isn't the only one who's shining today.
So, what exactly has you worried about Sally Spectra?
Look, she's starting a new business, okay? And that is a necessity due to her unceremonious firing from Newman Media, and she doesn't need any distractions from you. In fact, she and Chloe are meeting with Jill to see if they can put together a partnership with Chancellor Winters. And just so you know, Sally and I are getting a lot closer. So can you just get off her case, Dad? She's not hurting anyone.
Not just yet.
I'm serious. Leave her alone. I really hope you're not trying to manipulate some scenario where you force Adam's hand. I know you're trying to bring the family closer together, but honestly, it's going to have the opposite effect. And maybe that's the only thing you know.
I understand why you would have some reservations about me working with Victor, but I am asking you to hear me out. You do not get to make the decisions for me.
I'm not trying to. But Kyle, this is my family. We both know how ugly things can get when Grandpa and Adam are at war.
I do. But this time I honestly believe Victor has the best of intentions. Yeah, he wants Adam to fail, but only so he can bring him back into the family fold.
You know I love my grandpa, but this is no way to heal a rift with your son. I mean, why humiliate Adam again? He's had enough of that already.
Yeah, I agree. It's a little extreme. But look at it from Jabot's perspective. Adam is trouble. My dad never should have brought him on. So far, the guy's work is hit or miss. He's clearly not engaged or all that passionate about being here, and part of me wonders if he only took the job in the first place to get back at Victor.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I want him gone before he can cause damage to our company. How can you possibly disagree with me?
Look, I'll admit there's no real place for Adam at Jabot. I just don't think it means that you need to be taking such big risks.
Don't worry about that. I've taken care of all the risks.
Talking about Diane, let's talk about a happier subject. How are Katie and Johnny?
Oh, well. Oh, you should see Katie in her ballet class. She looks so cute in her little tights and her tutu. She's just thriving. You know, she is so talented. I hope you can make her recital.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it.
Good. But, last night, thanks to Johnny and Billy, I had to endure pizza night at Chelsea's.
Oh, how did that go?
I don't know. I mean, Billy seems pretty at home there, and I'm pleased that Johnny and Connor are getting along, of course. But I just have this strange feeling in the pit of my stomach that this new family dynamic is not going to end well.
Sorry you have to deal with all that.
I know.
Hey, Mom, Vic.
Hey. Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, I would love to chat, but I have a meeting. Thank you, darling. Talk to you later.
Love you, Mom.
Okay.
I think the mom was too preoccupied to notice that your answer was not convincing. Clearly, you're conflicted about something.
Why does everyone keep saying that to me?
Because it must be true. What's going on?
I'm getting a feeling that this isn't just your everyday lunch invitation. You have something to share, don't you?
Do you remember that patient I was telling you about?
You mean the one nobody expected to make it?
Yep, that's the one. Really really sweet man. Not to toot my own horn, but I performed his surgery this morning and he made it through with flying colors.
What? Congratulations, Elena. You saved that man's life. I am so proud of you. I bet the rest of the staff was wild as well.
Yeah, I received some really high praise. But, I think the thing that meant the most to me was seeing the look on his family's face when I told them that he was going to make it.
I remember that feeling. It's like being on top of the world. I am so thrilled for you. And this calls for a celebration, okay? Not just this lunch. So I am going to put something together for us tonight. Something special. Champagne, the works.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
How could you have possibly taken care of all the risks? I thought you hadn't agreed to my grandpa's little plot yet.
I haven't. I just laid down some ground rules in case I do decide to work with him. I told him that if I were to come on board, there'd be certain conditions that would have to be met.
Which are?
A, my involvement would have to be minimal. B, whatever move Victor makes can only affect Adam, not Jabot. And C, that I can never find out I had any involvement.
Okay, none of those caveats are even remotely reassuring to me. Just the fact that you need to take so many precautions should tell you everything you need to know.
I have confidence Victor will keep his word.
Can't you see how this can blow up in your face? Sure, my grandpa might honor your requests, but if Adam figures out that he's been set up, Jack is the first person that he's going to tell.
Jack, we don't need to go on boring Tracy about us. I'm sure you have better things to do.
Nope. In fact, I find the whole thing absolutely fascinating. I would love to hear all about it. That is, unless the two of you don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I'm more than happy to talk about it. Have a seat. Diane and I are now romantically involved. It has been a very natural and very welcome progression, and I don't intend to keep it a secret. I think our family has had quite enough of those lately.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And there's another big change that I've noticed around here this morning. The security detail seems to be missing. So am I to assume that means we're not going to have to worry about that dangerous secret called
You
Stark?
would be correct about that. We are safely out of his life, and he's out of ours. So, I like the way things have landed. Our troubles are few.
There that is, that sparkle in your eye that I've been missing so much.
Oh, you see a sparkle?
I do see a sparkle, and I see it on my brother from a mile away. Please forgive me if I teased you and made you feel uncomfortable.
Now you should feel good about this. That level of ribbing from Tracy is usually reserved for close family.
Seriously, both of you. I wish you all the best, and I hope that your announcement is met with the proper amount of support that it deserves. Actually, I think it's probably a really good thing that Ashley is out of the country right now, because you should consider having someone tell her sister so that she can blow up on the streets of Paris and get it all out of her system before she comes back home again.
I will definitely take that under advisement.
Good. Now, I have a scheduled phone meeting with my editor, so you two will have to excuse me, but I'm sure that I will see you both later.
Tracy, thank you. What? Wait, what's wrong?
You know, we didn't talk about telling people about us. I'm not so sure it's a good idea.
As of today, I'm working for Noah's dance company. I never would have imagined this back in London. But it's a small world.
You're working for Newman. In what capacity?
Nate Hastings hired me to work at Newman Media as a COO.
Wow, that's a pretty big leap from a temporary position at Chancellor Winters.
It is, But I managed to impress the hell out of Victoria when I interviewed. Although I just started. So far, so good.
Then, congratulations are in order, I guess.
Thank you. And for the record, Noah has nothing to worry about. Like, I'm very happy with the new direction my life is taking and all the new people I'm meeting. Believe me, the last thing I want to do is move backward.
I'm sure that Noah will appreciate you giving him a lot of space.
Well, I gotta get back to the office and make the Newmans even richer, if that's possible. Take care.
Hey, why are you saying that?
Why are you hesitant about going public about us?
I'm just not sure it's the right thing to do.
Is this about Ashley? That's not a problem because she doesn't have a vote.
Yes, and things couldn't be any worse with Ashley than they already are.
So this is about Kyle.
Yes, he warned me a while ago not to flirt with you, and I think we can safely say that more than flirting has gone on.
Yeah, I would agree. When people see how happy we are, they will be happy for us.
I wish I could be as optimistic as you are about how everyone will react to the two of us getting back together.
Trust me, we will win everyone over that matters. The rest don't count.
We can be very persuasive, you and I.
You know, Jack, I'm not worried about me. You know that I can handle whatever the world dishes out. And, well, and besides, practically everyone despises me already anyway. No. But you are loved and respected in this town. You're the one with the most at stake.
I just hate the idea of you risking unnecessary conflict with your dad over Adam, of all people. I mean, can you just imagine how Jack would react if he found out that you were conspiring with my grandpa behind his back?
I honestly believe I am protecting my dad from Adam and all the potential trouble he could cause him and Jabot down the line.
Are you trying to prove something to Jack after he left you out of the scheme to take down Stark?
No, of course not. This is about protecting Jabot.
You know Adam. Why don't you just let him fail all on his own, as he inevitably will?
Please, Summer. I just need you to understand this will be worth it. There's more to this that I haven't told you yet. A payoff beyond just removing Adam from the equation.
I don't want to get into it, Vic.
Oh, come on. You should know by now that you can talk to me about anything.
I just had a very disturbing conversation with our father.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's on Dad's agenda. Did you two get into it about Sally again?
Oh, Sally is still very much in his agenda, but the main event now seems to be our brother.
Why does our father keep hitting his head against a brick wall when it comes to this guy? Adam is never going to be anything but trouble.
Dad doesn't see it like that. I have a suspicion that Dad has some plan in the works to bring Adam home, both to the company and the family. But you and I know that is only going to spell disaster.
This guy wasn't just stabbed and frozen, he was also poisoned.
You never know who is watching you or what they are capable of. It's a big...
I'm glad I caught you. So I hope I didn't jump the gun, but I was putting out feelers for a showcast idea and ended up setting a meeting.
With who?
This really important contact of mine in Milwaukee who can help us with the snap of her fingers. But don't worry, I didn't make any guarantees or promises. I made sure to emphasize that everything is exploratory at this point. So, what do you think?
I think I'm surprised you were able to move so fast. But I am on board with it and eager to hear how this could play out.
Okay, good. But here's the thing. She's only in Milwaukee for one night before heading to Asia. So tonight would be our best bet to pick her brain and, possibly land her if we decide we want her to work with us. Are you free?
Sure, I'm in.
Great. I will go finalize things now.
Listen, I am so sorry, but I have to postpone our plans for tonight.
Oh no. What happened?
Something came up here at work tonight and I have to deal with it. But listen, I promise to make it up to you. Rain check?
Yeah, I understand.
You're right. I have a lot at stake. I'm happy. For the first time, and I can't tell you how long, I have such a positive view of the future, and I'll tell you something else.
What?
I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I stay this happy. You really think I care about my reputation? I don't care what other people think, certainly not about my personal life. Yes, Kyle will have some concerns. He'll need some time to work through this, maybe. But I intend to make it very clear to anyone and everyone that I want to move forward with this relationship. I hope you feel the same way.
That's a much stronger stance than I expected.
I thought we were on the same page here. Upstairs it certainly seemed that way.
No, yes. We definitely are. Maybe we should take things slow, though. For Kyle's sake as well as ours. Because Jack, I really want this time to last as long as possible.
I agree with that.
What additional payoff would there be for booting Adam out of Jabot?
Remember those textile factories you were talking about?
The ones that Newman took over when they acquired Chelsea by Jabot way back?
I told Victor that in exchange for my help, I want to take back control of them. Victor agreed. Think of the possibilities. The resources from them could make Marchetti unstoppable.
I can't imagine why our father would want Adam back here. I mean, welcoming him into the family is one thing, but bringing him back to Newman?
I feel the same way.
Everything is going so well. It's all falling into place with the leadership team that I've handpicked, and he wants to just come and disrupt all of that again?
Vic, it doesn't matter how many times he says you're in charge. He cannot stay away from this company.
Exactly what is he going to do to get his way this time?
I don't know. He said he sensed there was going to be some trouble for Adam at Jabot. That's all I could get out of him.
Do you have any idea what he meant?
No, but I recognize that look in his eye. Dad's up to no good, and he's enjoying every second of it.
Well, as I live and breathe, Victor Newman. Please don't tell me someone died.
Nice to see you. No one has died. Everyone is alive and well.
So, what did I do to deserve this call?
Well, I want to talk to you about a business meeting you're about to have.
I suppose I shouldn't really be surprised that you know my private schedule.
Well, now, the meeting is with Sally Spectra. And there's something you need to know.